India has multiple problems. One of the biggest is gender. It's just a land of contrast. Just the way you revere your mother and put her up on a pedestal and mother's everything, but a wife doesn't have the same standing as far as men are concerned. Because most of these women are thrown out of their homes at the whims and fancies of the husband overnight. We had one case where it was very pathetic in the sense this woman and a husband and kids lived in the house, and the sister-in-law, that means the husband's sister, lived next door. And every day the sister would make demands on this woman to cook food for her. And one day she was tired or whatever it was, and she said, "I'm not cooking your food." So she went and complained to her brother that your wife won't listen to what I said. So this man threw kerosene on her and torched her. And while she was burning, he said, "I'll take you to the hospital and I'll wipe this out if you don't make a complaint against me." And then she said, "I won't." So he got her medical help, took her to the hospital, and when she was discharged, he said, "You're of no use to me, you're disfigured. You can't come back home." And this is not only, what will I say, very poor. All the poor people, it comes out, but it cuts across. And I've seen it in America too. Domestic violence cuts across all societies and all of them. But only, at least in America, you have resources, women helping women, you have shelters, you can go and stay away. Here, these women have almost nothing. Even in a marriage ceremony, a woman is responsible for everything that happens in an in-law's place. So there's a whole lot of expectations from her. When she comes in, she's going to bring a whole lot of stuff, right from the dowry that her parents have to beg, borrow, steal, or get into debt and bring. And if supposing a 92-year-old father-in-law, grandfather-in-law in the house has been ailing for 20 years or whatever, dies after she gets married and comes in, she's blamed. It's the bad luck she's brought in. In a way, that is the role they see for the girl. They don't think they're doing any injustice. A blessing that's given to every married couple is, "May you be the mother of 100 sons." There's a book written on that too. When a woman has a son, she's elevated suddenly. And her attachment to that son, that enmeshment is so much, because that's where she has any standing in society. So when he gets married, she's like, her rights are being taken away. She's being said, another woman is coming into her life and doing things. So even unconsciously, subconsciously, all this psychology plays into the whole thing. And she sees the daughter-in-law as an enemy who's going to take away so much from her.
How many Indian girls are trafficked?
Oh, tremendous number. I don't have this specific. It's mind-boggling. Go on the net, you'll find it. Yes, but I don't have
millions.
Yes, and Nepal is another place where they're trafficked. So the girls become vulnerable. Some pimps would pretend to be in love with them, promise them a life. You'll get married. You go to Bombay, Nepal, Bombay. Bombay is like Hollywood for them. These young girls are lured into it and brought in and literally abused. They're beaten up into submission, they're drugged into submission, and dehumanized in the whole thing, yes. It's amazing. And the people who go also, I wonder at. That's a huge problem. It's really big. And it's again, I think, to do with the fact that the way you view women as commodities.